Hi, welcome. Hi, welcome to this new video where I will show you an adaptive query execution optimization called reuse subqueries. So that's my test context. As you can see, I configured explicitly two other adaptive query execution rules. I disabled them just to not interfere with the reuse subquery execution. And I also configured broadcast join to not happen with this small number, or with this very small threshold, which will not be reached by these datasets. And in the query I will test, you can see that it's a pretty built nonsense because I repeating the max calculation for one table, but it helps to illustrate better the whole use case, the whole idea of the subquery reuse optimization. And in my code, I will start by showing you what happens when this rule is disabled. And after that, I will run the same code, but with this rule enabled. So let me run the code with the rule which is disabled. So as usually, we start by processing the optimization node for the adaptive Spark plan insertion. And just after that, we will go to our optimization because we are inside this physical node and we are building the initial plan. And as you can see here, the rule is disabled, and that's why we return the plan, the very first plan. And let's see later if it applies also to the plan with the subqueries, which looks like that. You can see that we retrieve our two subqueries just here, and let's check if the optimization will happen. Obviously it will not because we disabled it explicitly, and by then you will see that we will end up with the queries having these subqueries not optimized. Sorry, I took the logical plan. As you can see in the physical plan, we will execute this subquery twice. It has different IDs, so it will be a little bit less optimal than with the reuse subquery enabled. Something that I will show you just now. You can see that we start once again with the adaptive query execution node, and that we will insert a new physical node just here. And just to be sure that we have the same current physical plan before the optimization, as you can see, we have our two subqueries that we will try to optimize, that we will try to reuse in the optimization enabled. So as you can see, we correctly entered to the pattern matching with this optimization, and in the beginning we didn't have we don't have any cached, so any already seen subqueries in the map, in this reuse map. Okay, I found it. We had just added this subquery with this call. And let's see now what happens when we analyze the second subquery node. This time, since we have already this node in the reuse map, we will fall in this use case and we will override this subquery part with a node called reused subquery exec. So just check the condition rule. You can see that it's true. And you can also see that we still have one entry in the map indicating that we did the get instead of update in this method. And after the optimization, we get this optimized version. Sorry, yes, that's physical. And you see that we got the optimized version of this part where the subquery is executed only once and it's reused for the second for the second column we selected in the SQL query. If you want to discover more about the adaptive query execution and other optimization involved in this new feature in Apache Spark 3.0, I invite you to the articles which are linked in the description of this video. It was Bartosz Konieczny from waitingforcode.com. Thanks for watching.